Good morning. My name is Debbie Silverberg, and I am one of the coordinators of the Bluefield Artists Art Festival. And I'm here with Jessica Paternoster, and I love your piece.
Thank
Having a
you.
butterfly is very, very close to my heart. So I was wondering if you could tell us more about your piece.
Well, I made this back in when we were, trapped in for with COVID and stuff. So, everybody wasn't working and I was bored. So I put a lot of my creativity during like the pandemic. And I just thought like I branch out with like social media because I see like other TikTok and Instagram reels of people just painting and getting creative. So I said, hey, why do I just do that? And I also at the time like worked for an artist in Mamaroneck. Her name was Jill Krudick, and she did like these little mini art shows. So she said you should do it because I was like helping like promote it because I was her like assistant because I helped her update her website and I created like graphic design. I took photographs for her of her beautiful big art pieces and stuff, and I did like a lot of social media management for her and assisted her with like any event coordination and stuff. So she said like even though you're promoting like the event, you should participate since you're an artist too. I'm like, okay, I just don't know what to do and stuff. So uh I just like was looking up on Pinterest for like ideas and I combined two different ideas into one because I saw a picture of like a tree, a growing tree of like a guy and a girl like leaning against each other and like the girl was basically in like a nice sunset vibe, and then the guy was in like a dark vibe, like a moon nighttime vibe. And then I also saw like a really cool pattern of a butterfly. Like they usually do like a heart shape with two different people. I'm like, what if I just do a butterfly? Because I just think it would be like a cool design because it's like half and half of a butterfly. And I saw like other art piece ideas of like different type of wings. Like I just find like butterflies the most beautiful insects ever. Like there's so many different patterns of like their wings. And I'm not an insect person. Like I'm a terrified of bugs. I just started like getting comfortable with ladybugs recently because I believe that's my grandmother who passed away. So every time I get like a random ladybug that just appears in the most random places ever, and I always like to think it's her and stuff. Like either she's the butterfly or the ladybug because she knows I hate other insects, especially spiders and stink bugs. So I call this Two Worlds Collide because I was like a big Tarzan fan. So I always had like I don't know, it was like the first thing I just, like saw when started making. I was like, it's like they're in two different worlds and they're like soulmates, like they collide. Two worlds collide, even though they're different parts of like the universe or different parts of the world and stuff. So yeah, like one side is like the tree growing and blossoming, the other side is like and the branches are dead. And yeah, so goes, I believe in soulmates and they could be other parts of the world and you always feel like it's like a connection, whether it's near you or not. So I'm pretty proud of this piece. I found like my TikTok video of me like how it all started. Because it's a painting and then I turned into a digital piece. So the actual physical one, my friend bought it. So she has that in her room. And I mean I took pictures and stuff, of course, so at least I remember I have it. And then I just thought like I recreated it again with different type of color design because the original piece was one side like a orange yellowish color and the other side's like a blue color, but then I turned it into like a purple and blue with more like kind of giving off the Van Gogh vibe of Starry Night. I was very inspired by that piece with the swirls. So I'm like, what if I did that with like I have my iPad and I just like use my Apple Pen to just like play around with it because I around that time I got an iPad and I want to do some design work on there and digital art to get better at it. And I was like, oh wow, I really like this piece too. Yeah, the one that you guys published is the digital version that looks like more like a Van Gogh type of vibe. And yeah, I printed it. I had an art exhibition maybe 2021, 2022, and I printed out a big piece to frame and stuff. And then there was someone that wanted to buy it too. So, but the good news about a digital piece, I could print as many copies because it's digital. So it is in a way original. Um, and just like frame it for them and just sell it, of course. But the original piece with the orange and blue, my friend has that, and that's a smaller piece because I we put that in the little art show of everyone else's piece, and then my friend just like fell in love. It's like I want it. I don't. No one else could have it. I want it first dibs.
That's great. It's great to have
Thank
a friend
you.
like that who
Yeah, she's nice.
admires and understands you as an artist and
Yes.
wants to be, wants to own your pieces, which is really, really good. I also like the tree and perhaps you were talking about two soulmates and that trees are very substantial, earthbound and
Yeah.
heavenly bound pieces. So yeah, so that is really spectacular. And the Van Gogh piece is part of it is really cool. You really get the different shades of the skies and the sun and the moon and things like that. It was very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Um, and so I thank you for your time.
Yeah.
And I invite everyone to go check out the 5 galleries worth of artists that we have at the Bluefield Arts Festival, as well as um, enter into a Zoom register for our events from the 25th to the 29th. Thanks again and have a great day.